What's your greatest loss? I met her on a rainy Wednesday. I was in a bookstore, hiding from the downpour, thumbing through some old poetry. That's when I saw her. Bright yellow raincoat, a crooked smile, and eyes that held a spark, like she was amused by some secret the rest of us didn't know. I'd never been a guy who believed in love at first sight, but with her, it was like the universe paused just long enough for me to fall. Her name was Clara, and she was everything I wasn't. Where I was cautious, she was daring. Where I was reserved, she wore her heart on her sleeve. She'd spend hours rambling about her dreams, her love for Van Gogh's paintings, her childhood wish to travel the world. And me? I found myself wanting to do all of it with her. We'd spend entire days lost in each other's company, dreaming up futures in the small coffee shops we both loved. I'd listen to her talk about everything she wanted to see and do, and for the first time in my life, I started to see myself as part of something bigger. Our love wasn't easy, though. Clara had a wild, restless spirit that always seemed to pull her in different directions, and I knew that part of her would never be satisfied with a simple, settled life. Sometimes she'd get this faraway look in her eyes, and I could tell she was imagining some life where she was free to chase the stars without anything holding her back. One night, she told me, "I want to see the world with you, but I also need to see it on my own." There was this raw honesty in her voice that felt like a dagger to my heart, but I nodded. I told her I understood, even though every cell in my body was screaming not to let her go. She promised she'd come back. She'd write, call, and tell me everything. We shared our dreams in whispers that night, and I held her, feeling the weight of goodbye pressed between us. The weeks that followed were filled with her letters. Postcards from Morocco, photographs from Greece, sketches of little alleys in Paris. She would write about the sunsets she wished I could see, the places she wished we could share. I'd sit alone in our favorite coffee shop, reading her words over and over, clutching each one like a lifeline. Then slowly her letters started to come less often. 1 month passed, then another, with nothing.